Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nayaswami Padma, and I am bringing you today's 12 o'clock edition of Yogananda's Whispers from Eternity. And today, this is November 24th, we are on one that's a little longer than most. Heal my nerves. This is number 178. Heal my nerves and install in me new ones, resonant with thy joy. When thou camest, I smiled in my soul cottage by the little brook of life. O mystic electrician, the many-tinted bulbs of unawakened happiness, long dependent on my nerve-clogged senses, refuse to scintillate with light. For the nerve wires had been torn and shaken by high winds of outward involvement. O thou silent physician of illness, heal my tattered nerves, restorer of shining currents in our inner lives, resurrect all the dead nerve wires, not only in me, but in people everywhere. Breathe into their bodies an unleashed flow of power that all the unlit, bare-wired, and dangling bulbs of their senses may suddenly shine again with thy blazing glory. I am that bulb. Thou art the holy energy that can animate it. Thou art indeed both bulb and light. Help all men to realize this miracle. Heal all our shattered nerves and flood all the disease-clogged wires leading to those bulbs with the effulgence of thy divine light. Wow. This is a great one with so many layers of meaning. I'm sure you can draw your own. I look at this and I think of how we do clog up our system, our body system, absolutely. This we're known for. This is why we get sick earlier than perhaps we should in life and such, because we've been abusing the body with maybe alcohol or addictive habits, maybe too much food. There's so many ways, maybe not enough physical movement, not enough exercise. Maybe we have sedentary jobs and we're not using our body systems in the way that we should, and we get clogged up. But this is also talking about our nerves, our wiring, our emotions, our feelings. They also have a way of getting clogged up. And the main way they get clogged up is through misuse of the ego. We put ourselves first in situations rather than referring everything back to God who resides within us. We refer everything back to the ego, which also resides within us. It's, what do we think? What does it do for me? Why aren't they paying attention to me? Why don't they like me? On and on and on. We do this for thousands, if not millions, of incarnations. So it's built up within us. But this particular prayer demand also reminds me of the fact that science tells us we only use about 2% of our brain. That if we can light up the main nerve center, the what do you call it? The head, literally in the head. It's the head of our nerve center. It's the main dynamo of our nerves that sends everything out into our system and that gives us the potential to do so many things. I remember once hearing our doctor at Ananda Village in California, Dr. Peter, talk about our brains being wired for divinity. And in that talk, he discusses the fact that if we have a new thing that we're trying to learn and we allow ourselves we lean into it and we put out the energy that tries to learn this thing, that in our brain, we will actually recruit other cells in the brain not yet used, which can help us to, learn that particular thing, accomplish that particular understanding or piece of knowledge or skill. And I found that fascinating because anything is possible for each and every one of us to do if we apply ourselves. And this is something also that Yogananda taught, that whatever first of all, we practice focus and concentration on God in our meditation. And then we can apply that to whatever it is that we're trying to do, even things we've never done before or in the past perhaps we thought we couldn't do. If we set our minds to it, if we put the energy behind it, if we engage and recruit those brain cells, any brain cells, we don't know which ones, we just need to recruit them and say, today we're accomplishing this task. And this is good timing. This is a time of the pandemic. This is a time when many people are unemployed, poor people especially, that we can apply this principle. We can recruit our nerve center, our brain cells, and we can say, as Yogananda urged us to say, shake the world until we find that job. And so it is with anything we apply ourselves to. And what a wonderful message to have as we're gearing up for Thanksgiving. We're in Thanksgiving week, and we can offer gratitude for having the facility within ourselves to accomplish everything and anything that is right for us to do. Joy to you, and we'll see you again tomorrow for Yogananda's